I'm Sophia.
And I'm your superintendent, Mr. Duncan, and it's game day.
Beat those pirates.
Arr!
There will be a speech team meeting this Tuesday in Mr. Codwell's room to discuss event interests and elect officers. If you did not make the call-out meeting, you are still welcome to attend.
There will be a French arts and crafts activity during SRE in JA 201 this Tuesday. If you are a club member who is on the SRE list, you must take care of your grades first.
Homecoming self-nomination forms are in the front office. Please sign and have them turned in by today.
If you're a junior or senior in ECHS that is planning to go on the field trip to Ball State, permission slips are due Monday, September the 9th.
French Honor Society members, are you in need of service hours? Check our Google Classroom for 2 service events at Fayette Central in September and October.
French dual credit students, check Google Classroom for a link to enroll in your Ivy Tech dual credit class. French 3 must enroll in French 101, and French 4 must enroll in French 201. This does not apply to French 1 and 2 students. See Madam Medina or Mr. Bottomley if you have questions.
Chromebook insurance is due today. Forms are available in the bookstore. Completed forms of payment can be taken to Mrs. Schaefer in the bookstore.
Homecoming tickets will go on sale next week in the bookstore. Dance tickets are $10. You must have a ticket to enter the dance. Tickets will not be sold at the door.
HOCO Olympics forms are in the front office. It is $40 per team, and money is due next Friday. Let's take a look at what you can expect from Olympics and why you should participate.
Homecoming Olympics is pretty much just like games and stuff. You get to play with your friends, your boyfriends, your girlfriends. You make memories with them, and it's good during school, so you might as well just do it. And the best team wins, so you get trophies or you lose. We play it as brackets, so the best team wins, and then you get to go again, and then we have a winner. Woo!
You should go to Homecoming Olympics because it's fun. It's a good experience.
You get to get out of school early and you get to be with your friends and have some fun. And the crowd is so lit.
You should do Homecoming Olympics because you can get out of class and it's fun because you get to compete against everyone. And even if you think you have the best team, you definitely do not.
Homecoming guest forms are in the front office. If you plan to bring a date from another school to the dance, this form must be completed and turned in. Forms are due September 18th.
On this day in history, in 1522, Magellan's expedition circumnavigated the globe. One of Ferdinand Magellan's 5 ships, the Victoria, arrived at Sanlúcar de Barrameda in Spain, thus completing the first circumnavigation of the world. The Victoria was commanded by Basque navigator Juan Sebastian Elcano, who took charge of the vessel after Magellan was killed in the Philippines in April 1521. On the long, hard journey home, the people on the ship suffered from starvation, scurvy, and harassment by the Portuguese ships. Only Elcano and 21 other passengers survived to reach Spain in September 1522.
Today in national news, the U.S. added 142,000 jobs and the unemployment rate slowly ticked down. Even though it has slightly moved down, the unemployment rate is lingering around historically low levels. The BLS reported job openings are at a slightly downward trend, but are still higher than pre-pandemic levels. Despite some troubles, there has been talk that the U.S. economy has achieved relatively low unemployment and low inflation. Stocks also remain at an all-time high.
In world news, Ukrainians are racing to evacuate their homes as fierce fighting rages near eastern city of Pokrovsk. With Russian forces just 5 miles away, civilians in the city are expecting a heavy to come and are scrambling to flee while there's still time.
Lunch options for tomorrow will be cheesy chicken and rice casserole, a classic American cheeseburger, seasoned beef taco meat, a classic cheese pizza, and my favorite pulled pork.
Looks sunny on the 3-day, Claire. What about the 14-hour?
It's raining Stanleys on this Stanley Friday. At 5 p.m. it's going to be partly cloudy at 76 degrees. Then at 10 p.m. it's going to get down to 65. Then 7 a.m. tomorrow morning it's going to be sunny at 51. Now on to the 3-day. Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 69 and a low of 44. Sunday is going to be sunny at a high of 73 and a low of 47. Then on Monday, that sun's going to stay at a high of 80 and a low of 51. That's all for the weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Claire.
Now on to Macy with our Spartan Nation Sports. Thanks, guys. Last night, the boys varsity tennis team beat Greensburg 3-2 on their home turf. Only losing a single and double, they win 2 doubles and 5 singles. The Spartans now are 11-0 for the season and 4-0 for conference. They will next be in Richmond tomorrow for an invitational. The first Spartan marching band and guard contest of the season is tomorrow at Brownsburg High School at 3. Let's take a look at how they prepare for these contests.
Over the summer, the Spartan Marching Band and Guard have worked hard to improve their skills. This extracurricular takes dedication, stamina, and focus for every individual marcher, but teamwork is the key to a great performance.
Outside of the normal routine of just making sure that everybody has an understanding of how to play outdoors, there's really just fine-tuning of technique, how to play at the most relaxed that we as musicians can be.
There's more to just playing well to any marching performance. The marchers also have to work together well to enhance visual aspects of the performance, like setting drill spots on the field.
Members in the band and guard have to rely on each other, not only in the performances but in the process, because each person has an individualized role within the music and the drill. So if even one person is not there, then that leaves a hole in the spot, that leaves a hole in the music. So one, they just have to rely on each other being there, so relying on their commitment to the ensemble just to make it work. So they're trusting the people around them to know what they're doing, and they have to trust themselves to know what they're doing in between those people. It really is a full group mentality for a lot of the parts of the show.
Come out to support the Marching Band and Guard as they progress through their season at home football games and weekend contests throughout the state.
Sports action for today is varsity football at 7. Sports action for this weekend are boys cross country invitational at East Central at 9 a.m., girls golf invitational, boys tennis at Richmond for an invitational, girls JV volleyball at Hauser, girls cross country at East Central for an invitational at 9, boys varsity soccer against South Dearborn at 10, girls varsity volleyball at Rushville at 10, boys JV football against Greensburg at 11, boys JV soccer at Switzerland County High School at 1 p.m. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Happy birthday today to Eric Jordan and Aiden Helms.
Birthdays for the weekend are Charlotte Latham, Caden Roof, Lillian Gibbs, Jeremiah Hines, and Taryn Moore. Happy birthday. I'm Sophia.
I'm your superintendent, Mr. Duncan.
And I'm Macy.
And I'm Claire.
And that's all for CHS Today.